Hello everyone, my name is Vicky Stokes and I'm an advocate for Aged Rights Advocacy Service. ARAS is the short term for Aged Rights Advocacy Service. Sometimes we trip over our tongue. Just to tell you a little bit about me, I've been in aged care for 30 years, probably the same time that you've all started to enter into aged care. I've worked in residential aged care, community services and retirement villages. Just a little bit of personal information. I'm also a registered marriage celebrant, and if anyone needs any services for marriages, please let me know. And I'm also a Justice of the Peace. Now, ARAS has been around for 30 years, so I think we've been a part of the South Australian infrastructure for a while now. Now, if there are any staff in the room, because this is a resident presentation, I would like to ask them to leave. And the reason why I do that is because this is for residents only. This is for information that residents need to be aware of. So before commencing in our presentation, I'd just like to acknowledge country. We acknowledge and respect the traditional custodians whose ancestral lands we are meeting upon here today. We acknowledge the deep feelings of attachment and relationship of Aboriginal peoples to country. We also pay respects to the cultural authority of Aboriginal peoples visiting, attending from other areas of South Australia and Australia here present. So ARAS, what do we provide? We provide confidential statewide information. We provide individual advocacy. We also provide educations, just like we are today, so we call this an education session. We provide policy advice, and if you need an interpreter, we also provide an interpreter free of charge. So what is advocacy? Advocacy is standing beside you, exercising your rights to ensure that you have a voice and that your issues are heard. And that's the main part of our service. That's what we do for you. Now, what is an advocate? So what we do is we stand by your side. We take your side. We identify the relevant and concerns, and then we look and discuss it with you. We prioritise what the issues are. Then we set down a plan, and then we will stand beside you and go with you to the provider or any area that you wish us to be beside you as an advocate. And just remember that at all times we will only ever do any of this with your consent or your representative's consent. This is also all confidential under the Privacy Act. So just a little bit of difference. Now, you all know you've got a care plan. Now, this brochure will also be sent out to all the facilities if they haven't already got it. And in this care plan, it tells everyone all about your medical issues, your physical issues, your social issues, your emotional issues. It also contains all about you personally, who your powers of attorney are. If you have an advanced care directive, you might even have in there somebody that you don't want to visit you, and that's okay too. This care plan should be reviewed at least every 6 to 12 months, just so that it's updated, because we all know that life changes within a very short space of time, and so does your health and body needs. So to go along with your care plan, we have got what we call the Charter of Aged Care Rights. And in that charter, it's to make sure that you understand that you have the right to complain and that you have the right to have an advocate to support you. Some of the items in here include things like safe and high care, quality of services, to be treated with dignity and respect, to live without fear of neglect, and also to be informed about your rights at all times. So how do you raise a concern or a complaint? It's nice to be called an issue. It doesn't have to be called a complaint, because we will help you to deal with those concerns or complaints. So the first step is that you either go to the person that's doing the caring for you, and if that doesn't work, then you can go to the manager. If that doesn't work either, then you can also write. But just remembering all along the way, you can call ARAS in and we will stand beside you and help you through the steps. If we still don't have an outcome, then you can go to the Aged Care Quality and Safety Commission, who will then be part of a mediation between you and the facilities management, and we will stand alongside of you to help you through that process. So I hope that we've been able to inform you about our services today and ensure you that you always have someone there who will assist you in any area within your living arrangements within your facility. So just to make sure that you remember our telephone number, it is 8232 5377, and our toll-free number is very easy to remember, 1800 700 600. Thank you for your attention.